Okay guys, welcome to my Minecraft time-lapse mega build part 1. This video is hopefully going to be related to Minecraft crowd. Thank you very much if it is. I'm just going to talk through like the requirements for it and all that. This was a lot of fun to make, guys. It was a hell of a lot of fun to make. And something that I think helped it to be so much fun was the passion that I have for sport, and especially football. And I just love football. I absolutely love it. Obviously this is a time lapse, but I will edit parts out. Like I will just cut. So as you can see here, I'm doing just the landscaping and the grass of it. So I do eventually cut it out because obviously all I'm doing is just filling an absolute humongous hole of a humongous hole just in a wall. So yeah, I can see I would just simply just cut it so you can see. I don't have to be bored and watch that. This is in two parts because if I did the whole thing time-lapsed, it would have took a long time. I mean, I suppose I could have, but it was just much easier to do two parts. Yeah, also do it. The start of it was when I was building. It was kind of boring. Just because all you can see is I was just landscaping really and just placing just blocks out in a big massive square. But it does get much more fun. It did turn out to be much more fun. The size of it, I mean, I could have gone bigger, but this was actually one of my first very big mega builds. So for the first one, it's not too bad. And I had to do this in a certain amount of time because it was for a certain occasion. It was to go up on, I can't remember what it was for, guys, but it was for a certain occasion. So, and I had to do it within like 6 hours, so I did it within like 5 hours. So, when you see the finished product for 5 hours worth of time, it's not too bad, to be honest. Yeah, but this, like I say, it was a hell of a lot of fun. I do actually recommend doing, if you're worried about doing all these, go for it. It's so much fun to do, and especially now you have the creative mode. I mean, I understand people couldn't install too many items because mods just make their Minecraft really laggy, and mine used to until I installed the Optifine mod. And if you want, that's quite a good mod if you want to install that. It's called the Optifine mod. Helps to reduce the lag. It helped mine quite a lot. But with definitely the creative mode now, I mean, you don't have to take much time out. I mean, I did this in one day, but that was only because it was for a certain occasion. But if you want to just do it within a few days, not even that, you can do it for 2 months and make something really big if you want. You could go ahead and make, oh god, I don't know. You could make a museum or a cathedral. You can make anything, guys, if you just put your mind to it. In Minecraft, it's not too difficult if you just take your time. There's no rush really, is there? Unless you want to get it out really quick. But the more time you take on it, the better the detail's gonna be. So yeah, like I said, this only took me about 5 hours or so. I did do this on my own, so that's the reason why it's not the biggest of biggest, but it was really, really good to make. And that brings me on to my next thing, which I'm going to be building a baseball stadium next. And that is going to take so much more time because if you've ever seen a baseball stadium, the requirements for it is going to be much bigger. I mean, football stadiums are big, don't get me wrong, but the size of baseball stadiums are just much bigger, because you can sit at the back of a baseball stadium and all you can see is dots for the players and you can't even see the ball. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and what I think I'll just do on that is I'll probably end up taking out a couple of months for that, but do bit by bit a day because I don't want to overload myself by doing loads a day, and I am at college at the minute, so I need to keep myself spread out. And yes, that is definitely what I'm going to be doing next time, and they are completely round, so getting the rounded shape is going to be quite hard. But I want to make it really detailed, I really do want to make it really detailed. Put a lot of things in there, and something that I was going to do with this, and I can't now. I was going to put players in, but obviously it's blocks into it, so it's really hard to make players out of blocks so big. And I mean, if I make it big enough, if I make the baseball stadium big enough, I mean, I could do, or in fact, what is a very good idea is I could do two really big plays, the batter and the bowler. You know, just like animated, just make it a bit more fun. You know, one holding a batter and one bowling. That would be kind of cool. If I make it, obviously, I am gonna have to make it big enough. And this was suggested to do it legit. Once I did it, I understand that, and I know I did actually really want to do it legit. Not spawning any of the items, but you know, if you think about it, that would have been so hard. Just getting. I mean, the grass I could have just done with just normal grass, but that would have been like really hard. Well, no, sorry, the grass wouldn't have been hard because I could just use what's already there, and I could have used, but I couldn't have got all the stone and all that, all the wood that I have to use for the seats and that. You know, it would have been so hard. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going over and do the overhead cover for the stands, and I think these stands make it. I mean, the overhead cover make it look so much better. Yeah. So guys, this is coming to an end, and this is just the part one. If you want part two, stay around. It will be uploaded to hopefully to Minecraft Crowd. And thanks very much for watching, guys.